A very pleasant morning to all my dear children. Welcome back to English Online Class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I hope you all are doing well. Yes? Okay children, let's begin our today's session. Today let's go through lesson 23, that is conjunctions. Okay? So let's get started with the textual exercise. So in the very first exercise, let's get started in page number 124. You can see that they have given you some words. Okay, and we have to form pairs out of these words. So look at the first word, that is thread, right? Which word can be joined to the word thread, or which word can be connected to the word thread? We can say thread and needle, right? Yes, thread and needle. Look at the next word, chair. Chair and table. Now, dance, dance and song. What about fork, children? Fork can be connected to the word knife. Fork and knife. What about bread? Bread can be connected to the word butter. So we can say bread and butter. So see children, I have formed some pairs, right? Yes. How did I form pairs, children? How did I join these words? By using the word and. Okay. I have used one particular word to form pairs, and that is and. Okay. Now let's look at some sentences. Okay. For example, I love to eat cake. I love to eat ice cream. So here you can see there are two sentences. Now how can I make these sentences short and brief? How can I connect these two sentences, children? How can I join them? I can say I love to eat cake and ice cream. See, I have connected these two sentences. Children, now let's look at other examples. For example, my dress looks great. My dress is uncomfortable. So how can I join these two sentences? How can I make these two sentences short and brief? I can say my dress looks great, but it is uncomfortable. See, I have used a particular word to join, to connect or link these two sentences. Okay, and the word is but. Now let's look at other examples. For example, it was raining. It was still hot. Okay, how can I join these two sentences? I can use the word although or though. Although or though it was raining, it was still hot. Although it was raining, it was still hot. Though it was raining, it was still hot. Okay, so I have joined these two sentences by using the words although or though. So you saw that from let's get started onwards, I have used some words, some particular words to join two or more words or to join two or more sentences, isn't it? Yes. And those words like and, but, though, although are called conjunctions. We have many more conjunctions. Okay, I just told you some examples. So what is a conjunction? You might have heard this topic, conjunctions. You have studied last year. So conjunctions are one of the 8 parts of speech. Okay, which are the 8 parts of speech, children? We have nouns, we have pronouns, we have adjectives, we have verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions and interjections. So conjunction is just one among them. Okay, it is a part of speech. Parts of speech means every word in a sentence has a function. Okay, has a function to perform. It has a duty. So for example, nouns are called naming words, right? They names people, places, animals, things, ideas or feelings. Similarly, conjunctions are used to join words, other words, phrases or clauses. Okay, so conjunctions are used to join two or more words, phrases or sentences. Okay, phrases means just a group of words which does not convey a meaningful unit. Okay, it's not a meaningful unit, it's just a group of words. Whereas clauses means it has a subject and a verb, but it doesn't mean that it would be a complete sentence, clause. Okay, so I hope you understood what is the function of a conjunctions. So what is a conjunction, children? Conjunctions are the words that are used to join two or more words, phrases or sentences. So in short, conjunctions are called joining words, or they are connectors. Okay, they connect two or more words, phrases or sentences. Children, now let's look at some of the conjunctions and its usages. Here we are not going to discuss the whole list of conjunctions and its usages, just some of them. Okay, so let's go through those conjunctions. The very first one is and. And is used to join sentences or to connect sentences that are similar in meaning. It is used to join statements. It is used to join similar statements or ideas. For example, we already saw one example, right? I love to eat cake. I love to eat ice cream. How can you join these two similar statements? These two statements which have similar meaning. We can say, I love to eat cake and ice cream. See how I made it short? Now, Srihari is a sincere student. Shezur is a sincere student too. So, how can we join these two sentences? We can say, Srihari and Shezur are sincere students. See how simple it is, right? When we use conjunctions, we can make our sentences too short and brief and meaningful also. Yeah, now let's move on to another conjunction, that is but. But is used to connect ideas that contrast or oppose each other. But is used to join sentences that have contrast between them. Contrast between them means those two ideas expresses differences, okay? Two different ideas or two opposing ideas, okay? So, but is used to connect sentences that contrast or oppose each other, okay? So, can you tell me some examples? I called Tejas, he wasn't home. I called Tejas, but he wasn't home, okay? So, two opposing ideas, two different ideas. Another one, he ran very fast, but he could not win the race, right? Even though he ran very fast, he couldn't win the race, okay? So, but is used to show contrast, okay? To show opposing ideas. Now, let's look at the next one. It is though or although, okay? So, we can say, it was raining, it was still hot. How can we join these two sentences? How can we connect these two sentences? We can say, although it was raining, it was still hot. Although or though. You can use any one of them, okay? The house was small, it was built well. Although the house was small, it was built well. See, here also it shows a contrast. Both the ideas shows differences, right? Yes. For such ideas, to connect such ideas, to connect such statements, we can make use of the words although or though. Now let's move on to other conjunctions.
Next conjunction is or. We use or to join sentences that show two different options and we have to choose one. So if there are two different options and if we have to make choices out of those two, then we'll have to use the conjunction or. For example, would you like tea? Would you like coffee? So here we have two options, we have two choices. Which one will you select? If you want to select any of these two, we'll have to use or, okay, in order to join these sentences. For example, would you like tea or coffee? So that's how we make it short by using or. Now let's look at another example. Take me to the beach, take me to the hotel. So here we had two destinations, okay? We have to choose any of these destinations. We have to select one, right? So we can make use of the word or, okay? So or is used to join sentences if there are two different options and we have to choose one. Another example, he should go inside, he should take an umbrella. He should go inside or take an umbrella because it's raining outside, okay? So we have to, if we have to make choices, then we have to make use of or in order to join the sentences. The next conjunctions are always used in pairs, okay? For example, either or. We always use it in pairs. We use them together. Next, neither nor. Neither nor. It is always used together or it is used in pairs, okay? And why we use either or, neither nor? In order to suggest alternatives. For examples, we can go to Spain for the holidays. We can go to France for the holidays. So here we have an alternative. We have a choice. We can either go to Spain or to France. Okay. We can either go to Spain or France for the holidays. See how we connected those two sentences with the words either or. Next one, neither nor. When we use neither nor, it means not or no. Okay. Sunila isn't in the team. Nikita isn't in the team. So both of them are not in the team. When they both are not in the team, we can use the conjunctions neither nor. So when we say neither Sunila nor Nikita is in the team means they both are not in the team. Now let's move on to next conjunction, not only but also. Not only but also. These are paired conjunctions and they provide us additional information. Okay, they give us extra information. We use it while talking formally. Okay, for example, the car is spacious, the car is affordable. Spacious means we have enough space inside the car. The car is affordable means it's not that expensive. Anyone can buy that car. So we got an additional information, right? What all additional information? We got that car is spacious, that there is enough space in the car. Not only spacious, but it is affordable. Affordable is an additional information. It is an extra information given to us. So we can make use of the paired conjunction, not only, but also. So how can we join those two sentences? The car is not only spacious, but also affordable. Another example, she forgot her ID card, she forgot her wallet. So it gives us an additional information. Not only she forgot ID card, she also forgot what? Her wallet. Okay. She not only forgot her ID card, but also her wallet. Now the next conjunction, both and. These paired conjunction also gives us extra information, additional information. For example, football is popular in Kerala, football is popular in West Bengal. See, we got an extra information that football is not only popular in Kerala, but also in West Bengal. Football is popular in both Kerala and West Bengal. Okay, the book was good, the film was good. Both the book and the film were good. So when we use both and not only but also, these paired conjunctions gives us additional information or extra information. Now the next conjunctions, because, as, since. These conjunctions gives us a reason for something happened. Okay, these conjunctions indicate the reason for something happening. When we want to give reasons for any happenings, for any events, we can make use of the conjunctions because, as, and since. She spoke softly. She didn't want to wake him. Why did she spoke softly, children? So the words like because, as, since gives us a reason. She spoke softly because, or we can use as or since, she didn't want to wake him. Okay? Why did she spoke softly? Because she didn't want to wake him. Okay. I want to drink something first. I was thirsty. Why do you want to drink something first? Because that particular person was thirsty. Okay. I want to drink something first as I was thirsty. So instead of as, we can use because or since also. Okay. Because all these three conjunctions shows us the reason. It gives us the reason. Next one, E for unless. These conjunctions show condition. Okay, let's see how it shows condition. She should send in her application, she will get the scholarship. So, only if she send the application, there is a condition, okay? Only if she send the application, that is a condition. What she will get? She will get the scholarship. If she sends in her application, she will get the scholarship. The same is the usage of the word or the conjunction unless. Unless also shows condition. Unless she sends in her application, she will not get the scholarship. You must finish the assignment, otherwise you will get a low score. In this sentence, there is a condition. We must finish the assignment. If we didn't finish the assignment, that's a condition. What will happen? We will get only low marks. Okay, we'll get only low scores. So what we had to do, we had to complete the assignment. So if you do not finish the assignment, you will get a low score. Unless you finish the assignment, you will get a low score. So if and unless are used to join sentences whenever we want to express the condition. Okay. Now let's look at an important rule regarding conjunctions, that is subject-verb agreement while using paired conjunctions. Okay. You all know what is subject-verb agreement. It is concord. Subject-verb agreement means if the subject is singular, we have to use singular verb. If the subject is plural, we have to use plural verb. Now let's see how it can be applied while using paired conjunctions. Okay. While using paired conjunction, if the subject closest to the verb is singular, the verb takes a singular form. Similarly, if the subject closest to the verb is plural, then the verb takes a plural form. We'll see examples for your better understanding. For example, neither my classmates nor my teacher is coming to my birthday party. See children, we have used is over there. Why did we use is? Because the subject close to the verb is a singular subject. Teacher is singular, right? We haven't used teachers, it is just teacher. Teacher is singular, so we use singular verb is. Look at the next example. Neither my teacher nor my classmates are coming to my birthday party. Classmates, the subject classmates, is it singular or plural? It is plural, right? So, we have already told that the subject which is close to the verb, we have to check the subject which is close to the verb. And which is a verb in the sentence? Are. And which is the closest subject to are? It is classmates, right? So, classmates is plural. So, we had to use plural verb, that is are. Okay, so I hope you understood how we have to check in the subject-verb agreement while using paired conjunctions. Now let's look at another rule. However, for the conjunction both and, the verb is always plural. Means whenever you use both and, you know that the paired conjunction both and is used to express additional information. So if we are using the conjunction both and, the verb always must be plural. Okay, examples: both Tommy and Susan are on the train. Okay, so here we used both and, so we had to use the plural verb, and the plural verb is are. The next example: both the boys and the girls are on the train. Here again we have used the plural verb, that is are. Okay, so children, I hope you understood these rules.
And I hope you understood today's topic conjunctions very well. Do download the notes that are attached. Do complete your textual exercises. Do attempt the test. So that's all for today. It's time to conclude our session. Thank you, children.